Hi, Chris. This is Marty. I am heading home, so I'm not looking at the camera, but I am going to try to answer your question as best I remember it. We were talking about the foolishness espoused by the board member. This is an elected man. People have elected him to govern a school district, and he talked about taking children away from their parents. Chris, it's absolutely ignorant. I don't really have a direct response, but I do have a couple of metaphors. The first comes from a commercial from our childhood. Little boy asked the wise owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Well, the owl, and you know he was smart because he had on glasses too. He takes one long lick, and then a second, and then crunch right down into the lollipop. He got down to the center, so was he right? I guess technically he got to the center, but he didn't really answer the fundamental question, really, how many licks does it take to get down there? My next metaphor is, imagine walking into a classroom, big vast classroom, wide whiteboard or chalkboard, depending on your era. And on that board is an elaborate mathematical equation. I mean, one with differentiated equations. A problem like that is extremely complex. So imagine someone walking in saying that they could solve that problem, and you ask them, well, then what is the answer? And they give a simplified answer. Oh, the answer is 3. You and I both know perhaps the answer would be 3. But to be able to come up with that without going through all the calculations, without realizing how complex it was, and the sheer amount of mathematics and the things that you have to take into account, means that the answer is invalid and doesn't necessarily take into account all that is needed to really get down to a true solution. Chris, that's pretty much it. I will chat with you a little bit later, but I thought since the question was rhetorical, then I would respond with a metaphor. Thank you, brother. Talk to you soon.